Hi, this is Dan from Running.Reviews, and today we're going through the Pulsio Thermasleep cooling and heating mattress. We have had so many messages from you about what the product does, how it works, how you set it up. We've created this short video showing you everything we know. Okay, so the Pulsio Thermasleep comes in three main parts. You've got the main cover itself, which is lovely and thin. And you've got a really nice, thick, deep, elasticated corners, which, as you can see, we've got a really deep mattress. And that goes on like that, and it never comes off. Your pipe connects up there to the cover, and we've hidden ours down. You can feel it, but with your pillow on top, you won't feel it. You've then got your pipe here, and then you've got your main pod. That connects, your pipe connects at the back, like that, and then your electrical socket goes in there. Now to set it up, it's really easy. You do need some distilled water. We use this from Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. You will find it easier if you buy the 1 litre bottles. It's much easier to pour in. To set it up, you've got this little circle on the top here. You simply undo it, pour your distilled water in, and then the first time you use it, once you turn it on, this will start to circulate around your pipes, and you will need to top it up until it is to that level. That's only the first time you do it. Okay, to use the Pulsio Thermasleep is really, really easy. You can either control it by your remote control, or you've got buttons on the actual pod itself. Press your button and it will show you the temperature it is currently at. So 81 degrees Fahrenheit, I believe, is around 30 degrees Celsius, which means it's really warm in the bedroom at the moment. And then you can either use the remote control or on the top of the pod to bring the temperature down. This one's in Fahrenheit, and that's what you're trying to get it to. That is roughly 12 degrees. So it's currently 81, and it's going to try and get it down to 54. Or during the winter, if you want to increase the temperature, you simply press the plus button to get it up to the temperature that you want to use, and it will turn red. You've also got a little water drop here. If that appears, that basically means you need to top up the water in the pod in there. Okay, so how long does it take to cool the bed down or heat up? Typically in the winter, it's actually really quick to warm up because it's a lot easier to heat than it is to cool. So during the winter, it takes 15 to 30 minutes to get it up to temperature, and we'll put it on just before bed. In the warmer months, it's a little bit longer to cool the bed down, especially when it's really, really hot like it is now. Realistically, you're looking at 30 to 60 minutes. But that is because it's like 30 to 35 degrees at the moment. It will be quicker if you so we've got aircon in the room, mobile aircon unit. It will be quicker to cool it down if you put that on first. Just like in the winter, if you have the heating on, it will be quicker to heat if the heating is on because it raises the room temperature. Now, comparing this to the 8-sleep cooling and heating mattress, the Pulsio Thermasleep literally does what it says on the tin, which is cooling you and heating you. You've got a little remote control to turn it on, turn it off, and to bring the temperature up and down. Whereas your 8-sleep, which is 4 or 5 times the price, I think it starts at £3,000 to £5,000, the 8-sleep product, which I'm sure all of us would love, but the 8-sleep literally has much more features, like the app which will help you to give you the stats of your sleep. It prevents snoring, etc. The Thermasleep literally does what it says it will do. So I don't think it's really a product you can compare to each other, because one just does what it says it's going to do, the other gives you many more features. Okay, the costs of running it. Now, I can't give you exact costs it costs us because we don't have one of the smart meters, so it doesn't tell us exactly, but looking online, it's roughly 3 to 4 pence a night, I believe, to run this, which is significantly cheaper than us running the mobile aircon unit all night. Or for us, we're also in an area where we have heating oil, so it's much more expensive for us to have the heating on all night with radiators. So this is much cheaper to run all night for heating it and to cool the mattress as well. Okay, so can you feel the pipes? If you run your hand down, then you will feel the pipes, but honestly, once you've got your sheet on, once you're laying down, you can't really feel them at all. It doesn't disturb me or my wife during our sleep. We've got the dual system, so lads, I'm telling you now, get one of these. Your wife will love you for it. My wife is able to put hers up absolutely nice and warm during the winter. My side can stay nice and cool. During the summer, I can put mine down to maximum coolness because I like to stay nice and cool, whereas my wife will keep hers at a relative temperature. Okay, so the cover comes in 4 sizes. Comes in the single, the double, the king and super king. This is a super king size. And then the size of your pod, the biggest measurement is roughly 27 centimeters, which is the length of the machine. You've then got, I think it's about 24 centimeters, which is the width. And then the height of it is roughly 22 centimeters in height. However, you do need to bear in mind that your pipes go into the back of it. So when considering that measurement, just remember that the pipes go into the back. Okay, so one of the questions people ask is the noise of the machine. I'm going to turn it on. Now, as you can hear, it is very minimal in noise at all. We don't really hear it at all because we typically play the Calm app on our phone. So yeah, you really can't hear it. I'm going to give it a couple of seconds so you can listen to it, but it actually sounds worse on my phone than it actually is. So would I recommend the Pulsio Thermasleep product? Yes, I would. Me and my wife both absolutely love this product. I'm a big fan of Pulsio products themselves. If you go to our website, you can see reviews of the mini massage gun, the Elite gun, the compression boots, and the ice bath. I've got most of Pulsio's products. I think the Pulsio products are a great value brand that does what it says on the tin. I do think you need to manage your expectations a little bit. So the actual cover itself, it will get cold, but during this really, really hot spell where we only have it in the UK for about a week, 2 weeks, it won't be ice cold, all right? And it will take 30 to 60 minutes to get to temperature. But that is really just in those periods of the summer where it is super, super hot. But we've had ours over a year now. We've never had any issues with it or any of the Pulsio products. If you want to go to the website, you can see a lot more detail about this product, more photos, and a lot more detail about the product on the review, which I'll put in the description.